And here is the Writer's Almanac for Saturday. It's the 5th of February, 2022. It's the birthday of the physicist Robert Hofstadter, 1915, New York City, who did research on the nucleus of the atom. He measured the precise size and shape of the proton and neutron and won the Nobel Prize in 1961. It's the birthday of the poet and novelist William S. Burroughs, born in St. Louis, Missouri, 1914, born into a wealthy family. His grandfather had invented the Burroughs adding machine. Family had socked away money before the Depression, so they got out of it relatively unscathed, and Burroughs was sent off to private schools, graduated from Harvard, went briefly to medical school in Vienna, where he said, "I was just bored. I didn't seem to have much interest in becoming a successful executive or whatever, or living the kind of life Harvard designs for you." And he read a book called You Can't Win, the autobiography of a drifter and a burglar named Jack Black, whose tales of drug use fascinated the young William Burroughs. By 1944, he had a full-blown heroin habit. He was living in Greenwich Village in New York City on Bedford Street. He made friends with Allen Ginsberg and Jack Kerouac. He became a pickpocket. His parents were sending him $200 a month, and so he was able to dress fairly well. William Burroughs always wore a three-piece suit and a striped tie and a fedora hat. Some people thought Burroughs was a private eye or worked for the FBI, but he was hard at work on his book. His best-known book, his third novel, Naked Lunch, came out in 1959. He described the novel as a frozen moment when everyone sees what is on the end of every fork. William Burroughs's books include Junkie, The Soft Machine, and The Ticket That Exploded. He said on the subject of writing, "The only way I can write narrative is to get right outside my body and experience it. This can be exhausting and at times dangerous. One cannot be sure of redemption." Here's a poem for today by Charles Simic, Wooden Church. It's just a boarded-up shack with a tower under the blazing summer sky on a back road seldom traveled, where the shadows of tall trees graze peacefully like a row of gallows, and crows with no carrion in sight caw to each other of better days. The congregation may still be at prayer. Farm folk from fly-specked photos standing in rows with their heads bowed as if listening to your approaching steps. So slow they are, you must be asking yourself, how come we are here 1 minute and in the very next gone forever? Try the locked door, then knock once. The crows will stay out of sight. High above you, there is the leaning spire, still feeling the blow of the last storm, and then the silence of the afternoon. Even the unbeliever must feel its force. A poem by Charles Simic, Wooden Church, from his collection The Voice at 3 a.m., published by Harcourt and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.